that's one circuit. You get a little short rest, and then guess what? You guys owe me 3 more of those. Hey guys, Mark McKinley with Live Anabolic, and today I got a fun at-home fat shredding workout that is gonna help you guys get rid of that kind of stubborn belly fat. You might have lost a bunch of weight already, but you still got a little extra, and you're trying to think of what can I do in addition to my nutrition and my regular workouts to help get rid of these little love handles. Well, guys, this is it. All right, so this is not a real long workout, but it will take you about 15 to 16 minutes to knock it out, which means that is long enough to really get your heart rate up and to burn off a substantial amount of calories, but not so long as to just totally wear out your body so that when you get to your normal, your regular workout for the day, you're just dead tired, all right? I don't want that, okay? So this has got to be kind of somewhere in between there. It can't be too easy, all right, that it doesn't burn off enough calories, but it can't be too long so that you're just gassed later in the day when you're trying to hit your real workout that either Gary or I designed for you. So before we get there, I just want you to know that there is a fantastic support group out there, all right? So just doing these workouts by yourself is gonna get kind of old, all right? And it's hard to stay motivated, all right? So it really helps if you have a group of like-minded people, all right? Men just like you in the same position you are that can help hold you accountable, motivate you, and that is right here. This is our Facebook page right here, guys. It is fantastic, it's free. I want you to click the link below this video. It'll take you there. We'll let you in, all right? We'll let you join the group. You don't need to post pictures of yourself if you don't want to, all right? You can actually, don't even have to use your real name, but thousands and thousands of men all over the world are on there every single day posting questions and pictures. I'm on there every day answering questions and posting other content. So it's a really efficient way to help keep you motivated so that you stick with your workout plan. All right, so I want you to do this workout in a circuit style, which means I'm gonna give you 4 different exercises, and I want you to do them back to back, all right, with very little rest. And I'm gonna tell you how to do the rest, because we're not gonna be counting reps. I want you to count seconds of exercise. So this is how we do it. If you're a beginner, all right, and you're not in very good shape, I want you to do each exercise for 30 seconds on, then rest for 30 seconds, then move to the next exercise. Do it for 30 seconds on, rest for 30 seconds, then move on to the next, and so on. So once you get through all 4 exercises, that's considered one circuit, all right? Guess what? You gotta do that whole circuit 4 times. Because if you only do it once or twice, yeah, you'll get your heart rate up and you'll get a lot of energy, but you really won't burn off many calories. So I want you to do it about 4 times. That way, you're gonna get your heart rate up and it's gonna stay there for about 15 to 16 minutes, all right, while we're doing this workout. And that is enough to start burning off some calories, which if you do it over and over and stick with it, it's gonna really add up to a lot of fat loss. Okay, so before I get to the very first exercise, I just want to add on to what I said just a second ago about 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. Some of you guys are gonna be in much better shape. So just modify this workout plan. It's so easy. Do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. So the goal is that the amount of time you're working out and the amount of time you're resting on each exercise adds up to exactly 1 minute. And I'll tell you why, because it's gonna be real easy to keep track of time, all right, if everything always equals 1 minute, all right? So the very first exercise is something called a knee to elbow, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cross over from side to side, and I'm just gonna bring my knee up to my offside elbow, all right? It looks easy, but you start doing this fast. You do that for 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. It's gonna really start to get you out of breath, all right? But remember, at the end of that exercise, because it's circuit style, we're gonna move on to exercise number 2, and that's something called a bench hop, all right? You don't need to have a bench. I'm gonna use a pillow, call it a pillow hop, okay? So I'm gonna put the pillow on the floor, all right? And then I'm gonna put my hands on something elevated, a chair, a couch, coffee table, it doesn't matter. All right, and I wanna get that pillow out here so far enough that it's about where my feet would be, okay? And then a bench hop is we're like hopping over a bench. In this case, it's just a pillow. All right, pretty straightforward. Now, if you had a bench and it came way up here, you'd actually have to hop higher. So for you guys that are in better shape, you might grab 2 or 3 pillows and stack them up, because the higher you have to hop, the harder it's gonna be. And even for you guys with bad knees, this should be an exercise that you can do, because even though you're hopping, you're not putting your entire body weight on your knees. So it should be good for you guys. Now remember, we're gonna do that for 30 seconds on, rest 30 seconds, then move on to exercise number 3, which is something everybody knows how to do, jumping jacks, all right? You don't have to count the number of reps, all right? You're just gonna be looking at a timer, okay, on your cell phone. And once it gets to 30 seconds, stop and rest for 30 seconds, then move on to exercise number 4. Now, exercise number 4, we're gonna be down the ground, and most of you guys have probably done a mountain climber before, but I've added a little twist, and that is a mountain climber with a twist. All right, so here we are. A normal mountain climber is forward. You just bring your knees, okay, up. But with a twist, we're gonna be coming to the side, okay? So your knee is gonna go to your offside elbow. And you can do it real fast if you want, or you can be more deliberate. All right, and that one, guys, after 30 seconds, I promise, you're really gonna be out of breath. So we finish that, we rest 30 seconds, and guess what? Time to start that whole circuit all over again. So we have 4 exercises in the circuit, and I want you to do 4 total circuits, all right? So you'll end up doing 16 exercises. And so for you beginners, you're probably gonna be doing 30 seconds on and 30 seconds rest, maybe even 20 seconds on and 40 seconds rest, just so that it adds up to a minute. For you guys that are in better shape and have got really good cardio, you might wanna do 45 seconds of the exercise and only rest 15 seconds before you move on to the next one. Just adjust this workout for your fitness level. All right, so guys, 4 exercises. I'm just gonna hit play, and we're gonna start with the knee to elbow for 30 seconds before I move on to the next exercise after catching my breath. All right, here we go, play. We're gonna go. 5 more seconds. All right, 30 seconds. I can catch my breath, because next exercise is gonna be bench hops, or in this case, pillow hops, all right? So I've already got the pillow kind of where I want it here. Catch my breath. And if this is too easy for you guys, you can make it as hard as you want just by doing more exercise and less rest. It's as simple as that. So I'm just waiting till this gets to 60 seconds here, and here we go. And you don't have to do it this fast. You can do it more deliberate. Or you can go back and forth just non-stop. 5 more seconds. All right, 1:30 in. I get to keep catching my breath for 30 seconds before I go to the 3rd exercise. Put that where I can see it. Jumping jacks. So if my voice sounds a little raspy, is because I'm just getting over COVID and my lungs haven't fully recovered. So it makes doing these cardio exercises hard. All right, 30 seconds of jumping jacks. All right, I'm gonna look over here, 15 seconds. 5 more seconds. 3, 1, 0. Whew. All right, I get 30 seconds rest before I have to go to the dreaded mountain climbers with a twist. I'm gonna need to rest. All right, let's just get this down here where I can keep an eye on it. Five more seconds. Here we go. Just another 5 seconds. Ooh. All right, so you can see I was doing those kind of slow and deliberate. I wasn't bouncing real fast from side to side. If you want to make it a little harder, of course, just ramp up the tempo and move those knees much quicker. And I promise, guys, that'll really kick your butt. So that's one circuit. You get a little short rest, and then guess what? You guys owe me 3 more of those. All right, so I hope you like this workout, guys. 4 really straightforward exercises, no equipment needed. You can do them anywhere. Matter of fact, you have no excuses, because if you're traveling, you can do that entire workout in your hotel room just as easily as I did it right here in my den, all right? So really great way to shred some extra fat. Do this on top of your normal workouts, not in place of them, okay? Do this in addition to those, and you can do it several times a week to really up the calorie burning, which means we're gonna end up in a caloric deficit because we're just burning more calories than we're consuming. And you guys really have to watch your nutrition. Otherwise, this is not gonna work. You cannot out-train a bad diet, okay? Hopefully you heard that before, but I promise you it's true. And then finally, guys, remember, you have to stick with this and never give up on yourself.